These poems were written by Linda Hubbard, a mother, a teacher, a woman who has always seen beauty in the ordinary, in backyards and classrooms, in popcorn shared at the movies, in snow beneath her feet. She found poetry. Her words carry laughter, imagination, faith, and love. Today, in Wolf Point, Montana, she continues her life's work, building something far greater than walls, a place of shelter, a place of dignity, a place called Hubbard's Cupboard. This film was created with love, in gratitude for the words she gave us, poetry and popcorn, the words of Linda Hubbard being shared with you to ponder, meditate on, and enjoy. Poetry and popcorn, to the movies we will go. Settle in the middle row, put our feet up on the seat and dive into our favourite treat, popcorn. At home, lying on the bed, homework all around me spread. From the kitchen, Mum will bring a soda and my favourite thing, popcorn. Gathered round the Christmas tree, friends and family sit with me. Lights and balls and mistletoe, finally on the tree must go, popcorn. While you sit here, book in hand, travelling off to poetry land, grab a bowl of this buttered treat, 'cause poetry and popcorn can't be beat. Ageless. Mrs. McGee seemed ancient. Her hair was grey, her face was worn. But when you ask her age, 29, she'd say, with scorn. I thought that ageless meant not affected by time. And yet, in Mrs. McGee's words, it means every year her age gets less. Algebra Days. I sadly sit in algebra class with numbers on my mind, twiddling my pen around just to pass the time. Numbers and letters all mixed in a haze, while constantly feeling my teacher's cold gaze. She stands there explaining in great detail each problem and solution without avail. My eyes keep wandering back to my book, trying to avoid her dirty looks. She knows that her class is a total bore, and my feet want to fly to the open door, escaping to freedom and never return. Set fire to my papers and watch them burn. With a crack of her ruler, my freedom is gone. The confusion of numbers and letters goes on. My mind back to wandering, lost in a maze. It won't get me through these algebra days. The clock on the wall ticks slowly, and then the class bell, thank God. This boredom ends, it's off to other classes. To have some fun time, I hope failing algebra isn't a crime. April Fool's Day. I went to the beach just yesterday and saw two penguins who looked so cool, sitting in beach chairs and having a drink. April Fool. While walking along a country road, I spied two monkeys riding a mule. They stopped and tipped their hats to me. April Fool! I went for a walk to the park today and watched two rhinos in the pool, living and swimming and having a blast. April Fool! Today is my favourite day of the year, and I can't wait to get to school, for playing jokes is my favourite game. No April Fool. Balloons and birds don't mix, you know. I know this for a fact. I took my balloon for a walk. It got popped by a vicious hawk. Tears to my eyes it did bring, for now I only walk the string. Jack Frost. A chill is in the air today, which means Jack Frost is on the way to turn our world from green to white. Jack's back. No more riding bikes or skating, for the snow will now be waiting. Wintertime is fun now that Jack's back. The swing. A simple board and a piece of rope tied upon a tree. My favourite place upon my swing is where I long to be. Back and forth, to and fro, my feet stretched up to God. Nothing can make me happier than the swing in my backyard. The moon's vacation. The moon was tired of orbiting and decided to take a vacation. It landed on a mountain high, rolled to the sea and out of the sky, and waited for the evening stars to shine. The stars came out and were very confused as they looked down on their friend, the moon. The sky is dark without your light. How will we make it through the night? The moon was saddened by their plight. So, he rolled back up the mountain high and jumped back in the dark, dark sky. Vacations are a lot of fun, but he was glad to be back home. The joys of Christmas. For decorated trees that fill our house with joy, for happy faces on every girl and boy, for Santa's little elves who work throughout the year, for baby Jesus, whose love we hold so dear, for the oxen, the first beside the manger, for the Yule log, whose warmth welcomes all strangers, for the stockings we give on Christmas Eve, for the odours our Christmas dinner leaves, for the fun of riding on Grandpa's sleigh, for the carolers' songs that speak of Christmas Day, for the holly that decorates our doorway, for the reindeer that guide old Santa's sleigh, for the icicles that hang from every eave, is for old St. Nick our presents he will leave, for the toys we gladly open Christmas morn, is for the mistletoe our entryways adorn, for all my family who bow their heads to pray, is for our Saviour whose birth is Christmas Day. Make believe. I wish I were an eagle gliding high up in the sky, and everyone would watch me as I'm proudly soaring by. They'd think about the courage and the power I possess. I'd hold my head up higher as I soar above the rest. Some of us are rare and maybe soon we will be gone. Then you can't sit upon the hill and watch us soar along. I am the shining emblem of the states in which you live, and in my heart I know the simple pleasure that I give. I nest up in a tree and use the same from year to year, and as I look upon the earth, it's hunters that I fear. I have an eyesight that is keen and hunt from way up high, and when I see my prey, I swoop upon them from the sky. So, when you play at make-believe, an eagle you must be. You'll learn to love us and to soar up in the clouds. With me. Little White Lies. Joe didn't do his homework, and he told Mary Sue that a giant bully stole it while on his way to school. Now, Mary told her best friend poor Joe was black and blue because a bully beat him while on his way to school. Then Mary's best friend, Jenny, told her best friend, Sally Ann, that Joe was in a wheelchair and might never walk again because a giant bully took his homework, his books, and threw him off the bus while all his friends just sat and looked. Sally Ann told the teacher that poor Joe was in such pain. The teacher called his parents, and to the school they came. All his friends were waiting as Joe strolled into view. Poor Joe just stared at everyone and didn't know what to do. His parents weren't very happy, and his teacher tapped her toes. "Why aren't you bruised and beaten?" his classmates wanted to know. "I just forgot my homework. It was just a little lie." "Well, your little lie got out of hand. You're grounded. Say goodbye." "Hamburger? You call this thing a hamburger?" Mary screamed in disbelief. "How can this be a hamburger when it's filled with nothing but beef?" Daydream. I sit in class and daydream of surfing on a lonely beach, or riding on my motorcycle, far beyond my teacher's reach. I don't know why she gets so mad and says that what I do isn't right. I do my dreaming in the day instead of through the night. Eyetooth. "Your eyes are very pretty," I told my sister Ruth. But she got scared and it curled her hair when I told her she'd grow an eye tooth. Friday, the 13th. Beware! Today is Friday the 13th, and careful you must act. Don't walk under a ladder or step on any cracks. Carry around a rabbit's foot and keep black cats away. Don't open an umbrella inside your house today. When walking by a graveyard, tread carefully you should. But I'm not scared on this day. Knock on wood. My clock forgot to ring. Today was very hectic. I didn't wake up on time because my clock forgot to ring. I had to hurry getting dressed and couldn't find a thing. The bus had left without me, so I was late to class. I forgot my homework and my lunch money. They kept me after school because my clock forgot to ring. I couldn't face another day if my clock forgot to ring. Bobsled. Bob and I went to the mountains to have some fun in the snow, but he got real mad when I jumped on him and said, "Bob, you're the sled. Now let's go." Tommy, Joe, and Penelope. Tommy, Joe, and Penelope together built a boat and sailed out to sea. They sailed, they laughed, they had great fun, trying to sail and catch the sun. They passed a dolphin gliding along. "Hey, wait a minute," yelled little Tom. "Please wait. Don't leave. Help us today to catch the sun. Show us the way." The dolphin dove and turned around, then stared at those three with a frown. "You're crazy. Nuts. The sun, you say? You want to catch the sun today? The sun is high and you're way down here, and it's much too hot for you, I fear. If the sun's too hot on this day in June, can you tell us where to find the moon? My little sister can really be the biggest pain to me. She always gets into my things, my makeup, my favourite rings. She follows me throughout the day and always pesters me to play. She bothers me from day to night and makes Mum yell each time we fight. She takes my candy, wears my clothes. Whenever I leave, she cries to go. She never lets me stay in bed. She tattles everything I've said. When friends come over, she must be right in the middle bothering me. So, please explain why. When she goes, I really start to miss her so. And when she's sick, I feel bad. When she gets hurt, it makes me sad. It's really not so bad, I guess, to have a sister that's a pest. St. Patty's Day. Each year, in March, we celebrate a holiday of fun and cheer. We're very careful that we choose something of green that day to wear. We search for clover in the field, for one with 4 leaves on its stem. For him that finds it, finds the luck, throughout the year, of Irishmen, our crossing guards. Every day to school we go, walking there with friends I know. But when we reach the final block, our crossing guards will help us walk. They're always there to make us stop. Before the street we try to cross. They stop the cars and make it safe before another step we take. They make us look before we walk and make us listen when they talk. No riding bikes, we walk instead. They check for helmets on our heads. Both rain and shine, we find them there. Throughout the year, they show they care, and by the time school's at its end, our crossing guards are valued friends. My papa's son. Love is my grandpa's smile, his sparkling eyes. Love is the magic time spent by his side. Love is his gentle hands wiping my tears, making my world seem safe for all my years. Love is the way he explains how life should be, the way he holds me close, so tenderly. He always finds the time to sit and play. He never lets his work get in our way. Love is the memories that fill my days, that keep him close to me when he's away. Love never dies, and when we part, I'll keep my grandpa here inside my heart. View from a haystack. Give me the view from a haystack where the world is peaceful and calm, where the wind whistles silently through the trees and the crickets chirp all night long, where the hay softly blows across the fields as the katydids follow along, where the field mice run and the prairie dogs play as the clouds drift lazily by, where the eagle soars upon the wind as alone in this peace am I. I've been to the city way up in the air, on a building that climbs to the sky, and looking out over the grey world below and the brown of the distant sky. I wonder about the people that live in this plastic world at my feet, if they have found true happiness here, in their world built of grey concrete. And somehow I feel such sorrow, and a loneliness creeps in my soul. For the joy that I find on my haystack, these people will never know. For they'll build their buildings taller, as closer to God they strive. And I'll sigh, for I know on my haystack he's sitting right here by my side, overlooking his world of beauty with green meadows and blue skies above, that he built with his own 2 hands and a heart filled with nothing but love. The class play. Today was very special. I was chosen as the lead to be in our class play. I know it won't be easy to memorize my lines, but what if I forget my lines? Oh, then what will I do? My friends and family will all laugh, but that will never happen because I'll try my best. No, I am going to do it. I'll go out there and do my best, and they'll say, break a leg. The best friend I know. The best friend I know lives 3 doors down. Whenever I need her, she's always around. We like to ride horses. We like the same songs. Somehow she knows when something is wrong. She helps me with homework. We eat lunch together. When I'm sad, she listens and makes me feel better. She helps me decide what's wrong and what's right. We protect one another, and we hardly ever fight. She keeps all my secrets wherever she goes. She's special to me. She's the best friend I know. Weeping Willow Tree. When I was a child, there was a special place I called my own, and many hours. Every day, I'd crawl into my magic home. Then, once inside its branches wide, I'd travel far across this land, going anywhere I chose, from oceans blue to desert sand. At times, I was a princess trapped inside a tower dark. Then, the captain of a ship, an astronaut, a meadowlark. So many years have passed, and a million places I have gone. But none of them can ever compare to my willow tree, my childhood home. What will I be when I grow up? When I grow up, what will I be? This thought I've kicked around. A butcher, a baker, an astronaut? No, I think I'll be a clown. A clown can make people happy, so they will laugh with glee. But maybe the captain of a ship is what I'd rather be. Sail the ocean far and wide, adventure at every turn. Yes, the life upon the sea is one I truly yearn. But doctors, dentists, engineers make money by the ton. Yet, a forest ranger seems like it would be a lot of fun. Oh dear, the list is endless of the things that I might be. Well, I'll go to school and study and then see what interests me. Leavings. How do you handle a life full of leavings? Leaving the warmth of your mother's womb. A place where you felt safe and warm. Secure that you would be taken care of. Your body nourished and content with the sound of her heart, gently rocking you to sleep. Too soon, you must leave that place, and you are thrown into a world full of doubt, fears, and insecurities. Remembering being 5 years old and dad leaving, going off to find himself, and yet leaving the best part of himself behind. You, leaving home to go to school. Another place full of strangers and new surroundings. Kids that like you, kids that hate you. Totally mixed up emotions about where you belong, and inner yearnings to be back at home where you were safe. You leave elementary school to go to junior high, and then on to high school. Somewhere in there, your parents make you leave your hometown and friends to start a new life elsewhere. Next, you leave home to go to college or get married and move away, starting a new life where you won't be the one leaving, but the one being left. Your new life shattered when your husband finds another woman. Your children grow up and leave to start their lives. And unless you plan for this time, you find yourself alone. Waiting for each day to pass until you have the chance to leave this earth and start your new life in heaven. Leavings and being left. Endings and new beginnings. Past and future. And finally, eternity. This is the pattern your life will take. The formula for getting through. Make each moment count. Give your life meaning. Live each day as if it were your last. Make each leaving not an end, but a new beginning. So when you leave this earth, your being here has made a difference. Only then will you be able to pass in peace. God bless everyone. My sandbox. In my backyard, my sandbox sits and waits for me to climb inside. For when I'm there, I make believe and take a magic carpet ride. The sand becomes a desert filled with tents that stretch from side to side. Arabians on their camels searching for lost treasure far and wide. Sometimes I build a castle and make towers climbing to the sky. And on the top I place a flag. A moat I dig around all sides. The moat I fill with monsters, keeping safe the castle's king and queen. Then, other times, my sandbox is a forest filled with trees of green. Hidden deep within my forest sits a cabin on a river's edge. And inside lives a mountain man who hunts and traps the grizzly bear. Then, sometimes when the day is hot, I scrunch my feet down in the sand and feel the coolness round my toes and find I'm at the beach again. And if I close my eyes real tight, I almost hear the crashing waves, the wailing of the lighthouse horn, warning ships on foggy days. When people see my sandbox, they simply see a box of sand, but my imagination can turn it into any land. Walk on a winter day. The air is crisp and chilling, and the snow is falling down. The forest looks like a wonderland in its delicate crystal gown. The crunch of snow beneath my feet is the only sound I hear, and my only friend in this quiet world is this beautiful little deer. She watches me as I make my way, wondering if I'm friend or foe. I smile, and she seems to understand. As down her winter road I go. Then my eyes turn towards the heavens, and my heart begins to pray. Thank you, Lord, so very much for this beautiful winter day. Summer camp? Take away the flies and mosquitoes, and the terrible food they served. Take away the poison ivy. The director, who's a nerd. Take away the boring hikes, silly stories around the fire, all those mandatory dances, and the counselors that they hired. Take away those daily classes, getting up before the sun. And I guess I must admit, that summer camp was really fun. Hidden in the middle of the Arbor's quiet place lies a world of daydreams, moonbeams, and ice cream. Made when I was just a teen many years ago, the Acrobat. I wish I were an acrobat flying high above the ring, twisting, twirling in the air, perched upon my magic swing, listening to the loud applause from happy people down below, wishing they were acrobats swinging to and fro. Summer vacation. Summer vacation has come at last. Fishing, swimming, and boating on lakes, backpacks filled, hikes we will take, dark summer nights, round the campfire's glow, screaming with fright during ghost stories told. All this and more makes summer worthwhile and creates lasting memories for every child. Poetry reminds us that life is not measured in years, but in moments. A laugh shared with family, a quiet walk in winter, a child swinging beneath a summer sky. Through her words, Linda Hubbard has captured those moments and given them to all of us. Imagination is a gift. Kindness is a calling. Even the smallest memories can become something beautiful. Today, in Wolf Point, Montana, she continues her life's work, helping others through a place called Hubbard's Cupboard, a shelter built on compassion and hope. This film was created with love to celebrate her voice, her imagination, and the joy she has shared with those around her. Thank you, Mom. Your words will continue to inspire for generations to come.